And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Taj Bradley.
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
And first offering is fouled off. Bradley, a 6'2 righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one drifts inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And that one is downstairs. 3-2 now. High fly ball out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Third, the second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
1 down.
Now batting,
Mason
the
Wynn
shortstop,
now at the plate.
Mason
Fly to left his
Wynn.
first time. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed. Right side, Loud. Sends it to first. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Man at first.
The first baseman,
Yandy
number
Diaz.
2,
Next to hit
Yandy
for the Rays.
Diaz.
Lowe stands at first with 1 out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes out to short. To first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. First and second, 2 outs. Mason Wynn, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing, called strike. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Smoked on the ground a second. On to Kim. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rays 9 and the Marlins 5. And at the plate for Miami, Mason Wynn. 0 for 3 in this one. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one outside. And that's ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 10, the Rays 9. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Hit on the ground to short. Win. Throw to first in time. Just got him on that one.
The right field.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Win.
So 2 down, and up next for Miami, Mason Wynn. Up and in, ball 1.
1-0.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now
up
for
for
Tampa
the
Bay,
Rays,
Yandy
the first
Diaz.
baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Out to short. Win. Fires across the diamond, and that's one away. As the
Now
leadoff man is
the
out in
second
the
baseman,
8th.
Brandon. Wow.
Oh, this was flat out an incredible comeback. I'm almost speechless. This team showed patience. They grinded out the at-bats and had quality at-bats. Did exactly what they needed to climb back in a ball game with this kind of deficit. Excellent job to get the W today.
Close one here today, and your final 11-10. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Shane Baz. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
One out, base is empty. Richie Palacios digs in now.
Palacios.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time.
Batting third, the first baseman, Yandy.
And now the right fielder,
Batting
Josh
ninth,
Lowe.
the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Caminero at third. Morel at first. 2 out of the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Out number 3. So the Rays strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. So 2 down.
Now
Mason
the
Wynn,
shortstop,
the next up for the
Mason
Marlins.
Wynn.
He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that extends the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
High in the air, out to right. And that's the third out. 1 hit, 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. So digging in,
Now
Mason Wynn, 1 for 2.
Wynn.
And fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Lifted in the air down the left. left side, and it stays fair. And from third is the tying run. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Mason Wynn, the next up for the Marlins.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run. Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
That one fouled off. The pitch. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Marlins 5 and the Rays 3. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Danny Jansen. This one popped up. Win. And it's caught for the out.
The center fielder, number 24, Christopher.
So up next, Johnny DeLuca. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Hit weakly on the ground. Edwards. They get the force. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. 2 left on. We're through 6 full. Marlins 5 and the Rays 3. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
On the ground, right side. And it gets by him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Scott over at second, 1 down. On the ground to first, Diaz takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Josh Lowe getting ready to hit.
Number 15.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Slinging it to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner. Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit, because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Joe Boyle. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average. So he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Mason Wynn at the plate now. That's ball one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That to right. Low. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman.
And now for the Marlins,
Up next
Mason
for the Marlins,
Wynn.
the
Flied to
shortstop,
right
Mason
his first time.
Wynn.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball one. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a
2
little
balls,
bit.
no strikes.
That one misses. And now 3-0. That one catches the corner for a strike. Scott on at first. Nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some
The
real
batter,
issues
the second
with control.
baseman, Xavier Edwards.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Edwards will hit next. Runner takes off. Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Can't get him at first. And the run comes in from third. First and second.
next for the Marlins,
No outs.
the first baseman,
And here's the first
Jonah
baseman, Jonah
Bride.
Bride. Double steal. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control.
First and second, 2 outs. Ha-Sung Kim next to hit for the Rays. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. On the ground. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. So the Rays strand a pair. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Mason Wynn, the next up for the Marlins.
Mason
He's 0 for 1.
Wynn.
Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Hit hard, base hit. Coming home. The throw in.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner breaks for third. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 8, the Rays 2. Digging in,
The batter,
Mason
the
Wynn.
shortstop, Mason Wynn.
First
Ball
offering
1, no
misses
strike.
badly for ball 1. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Multi-hit game for him
The
now,
batter
and with the
number
lack of results he's
second
been
baseman,
having lately, I'm sure he's
Xavier
feeling some relief.
Edwards.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So a man aboard. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Next offering
balls,
away
1 strike.
upstairs. Man at second. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Welcome back.
Let's take a look at how the series has played out so
center
far.
fielder, Johnny Gianluca.
Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm
Now
not going to
batting,
leave this in
the
the
right
umpire's
fielder,
hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right
Now
there,
batting,
coming
the
back in that
shortstop,
at bat.
Mason
So bases all
Wynn.
loaded up. And at the plate for Miami, Mason Wynn. Slice to right and foul ball. Line drive caught to second with the throw. No chance to get back. It's a double play. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Midway in inning number 7. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. And a quick out number 1.
Now
Well,
batting,
he's doing a nice
center
job
fielder,
of keeping
Johnny
the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work
Gianluca.
behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The left
So
fielder,
a man
number
at first.
24,
Now the left fielder, Christopher Morel.
Morel.
On the ground to short, could be 2. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error
shouldn't hurt too much, but you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. Can be an easy trap to fall into.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's Jansen to hit. 2 on, 1 out. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Flips it, there's one, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. They put 2 on the board, 2 hits, a couple of errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 9, the Rays 4.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
Our final score here, 9-5. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay. Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Starting on the mound in this one, Jared Jones. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
One out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Tap back to the mound. Connor Falefa on the run, throw to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. Any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
And the righty deals. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for one. How about that double play?
Batting six, the right fielder.
Really nice double play turn right there. And it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head to the second from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 3 and the Marlins nothing. Runners at the corners
Now
here,
batting, the
1 away.
shortstop,
Mason Wynn now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. And that misses. Ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Popped up. Connor Falefa on the move. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Brian Reynolds here.
Now batting, the
Saying
left
he's
fielder,
got a history of coming
Ryan
through into big spots. I know
Reynolds.
I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. The throw to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We played 4. It's the Pirates 5 and the Marlins 3. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Jones back to work. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Joey Wentz preparing to come on if needed. Holderman also getting ready. On the ground to third. Off balance throw in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
We go to the top of the
Leading off for
7th,
the
and now for the Marlins,
shortstop,
Mason Wynn.
Wynn.
Hey.
Wentz,
0-1 for the
27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Hit on the ground to short. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Xavier Edwards digs in now. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Runner takes off. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Coming home. Safe at the plate, and the misplay comes back to bite them. It's 7-4.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit, Jared Triolo. Out to short. Over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Bucks 10 and the Marlins 6. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. And that one
Ball
up
one,
and
no
in.
strike.
Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 out, space is empty. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Miami down in order as the lead holds.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
Final score here today, 10-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor. And we'll watch how.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Horwitz snags it. One down.
Batting third, the second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
So 2 away with nobody
Now
on.
the
Mason
shortstop,
Wynn
Mason
getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the second
Xavier
baseman,
Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Edwards.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Next offering upstairs. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an
Now
RBI
batting, the
single,
first
and it's
baseman,
4-0.
Jonah Rod.
So the lineup flips
Up
over.
next for the
So next to
Pirates,
the plate for
the center
Pittsburgh,
fielder,
O'Neal Cruz.
Cruz.
Gonzalez off of first with 2 away. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
New inning getting
Leading off
started.
for Miami,
And at the plate
the
for
shortstop,
Miami, Mason Wynn.
Win.
Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout,
The first
and there's
baseman,
1 away.
Jonah
And next will be the
Bride.
cleanup hitter, Jonah Bride. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. And the throw, he's out at third.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off for
check out the
Miami,
latest
the
news from
shortstop,
around the league.
Mason Wynn.
Falter back to work. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Xavier.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the DH, Jack Sawinski. Righty delivers. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man,
Now batting,
he really
left
made his
fielder,
athleticism work for him on that one.
No outs.
Reynolds.
Runner at first. Brian Reynolds here. Tying run at the plate. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can strike a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Now back,
So
second
digging
baseman,
in, Nick Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Up the middle. Win. Whips it to first. And the inning is over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. And the score remains 6-4.
Pitching for
We're
the
back.
Pirates.
It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
50.
mound. Carmen Majinski.
Carmen.
He's pitching on 2 days rest.
50.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. He's really really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there. Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.